I was 25 when I met my first ex-husband, who was 44. He ran so much game on me that I didn't understand. It's only now that I'm in my 40s that I see what he did. He would complain about how all his horrible exes were only after his money and the things he could do for them, so that I wouldn't ask much of him and show to him that my love was real, as he used up the prime years of my youth. He convinced me to sell my old Toyota after moving in with him to save money on insurance, and offered to give me his Acura to drive. That trap was a slick one. Proposed to me just after 4 months because he was so in love with me. Even though he knew I preferred simple jewelry, he got me a big flashy engagement ring. Nice, but I couldn't wrap my head around at the time why he did that. I chalked it up to him just being Italian and it being cultural. But now I see it was just to satisfy his ego and display his status to other men he saw as competition when we moved around in his social circles. And the dynamics of our relationship was very imbalanced. I often found myself deferring to him without really questioning him because he was a low-key authority figure. Sometimes he would make the most bonehead decisions about things, large and small, and I would just go along with it. Things would go left, and after all was said and done, I'd find myself scratching my head about why I listened to him in the first place. And it's because, he's old enough to be my father. At 25, we are adults, but there's a world of difference between a 25-year-old dating someone 20 years older and a 35 or 45-year-old dating someone 20 years older. That's because in your 20s, you're still learning about who you are and the tricks of the game. Predatory people like to downplay that fact. The marriage to my older husband ended pretty quickly when I started to wise up in my early 30s and started to say the word no. See, the line between a man, especially an older one, being protective and being controlling is a thin one. And when you're young, you may not have the life experience or wisdom to recognize the difference. With any act of protection or provision from a man that could be suspect, ask yourself, is there any way that he also benefits from doing this for me? And is it at my expense? Is he dropping you off and picking you up from work every day because he's giving you the princess treatment? Or is it because he gets to isolate you and control where you go outside of work? He takes pride in paying all the bills and providing for you, but do you feel that you don't have an equal say in family decisions? Or worse, your needs get ignored. Does he discourage you from doing something adventurous and new because there's an element of physical, emotional, or financial risk? Or does he just want to keep your world small and doesn't want you to outgrow him? Go with the answer your gut tells you.